Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Watson, and today we're going to be looking at question 3 of AQA's Language Paper 1. If you're looking for other questions from this paper, then follow the link up here, and it'll take you to the Language Paper 1 playlist that I'm putting together. So, question 3 is from the reading section of the paper, and it will look something like this. The question will tell you to think about the whole of the extract, so you can talk about any part of it. You'll then be asked how the writer has structured the text to interest you as a reader. Basically, this means you need to consider how the text is organized and why the writer has organized it in that way. Beneath the question, you have 3 bullet points that are there to give you some ideas about what you should be thinking about, what the writer focuses your attention on at the beginning of the source, how and why the writer changes this focus as the source develops, and any other structural features that interest you. There are 8 marks available for this question, and I would recommend spending no more than 10 minutes answering it. Okay. So how should you go about writing an answer to this question? Well, just like with question 2 of this paper, there are a number of different ways of going about answering it, and they will differ from teacher to teacher. However, ultimately, there are 3 key questions you need to address in your response. What, how, and why? What is the writer telling us? How do they use structure to tell us this? And why are they telling us this? Now, of course, to be able to discuss the use of structure, then it's important that you know what structural features actually are. A few examples include focus shifts, when the topic or perspective changes, flashbacks or flash forwards, where time in the narrative is changed, repetition, when words or phrases are repeated throughout, and punctuation. Here is a model paragraph that I've put together using this method. The writer begins and ends the extract by showing us the state of the weather and how it progressively becomes more aggressive. At the beginning, there are pale clouds drifting across a vacant sky, with only a chilly breeze moving along with them, whereas at the end, the clouds are threatening and the sky is gloomy, with thunderous tones, intimidating the island below. By having the end of the extract mirror the beginning, the writer shows the transformation of the weather from being calm and peaceful to fierce and violent, with the tension reaching a climactic point as the storm finally surrounds and attacks the island. In addition to this, the writer also highlights the cycle of nature, implying that the storm will pass and the weather will once again become calm before the storm inevitably returns once more. So, let's break down the what, how, and why in this model paragraph. Here, I talk about what the writer is telling us. Here, I talk about how the writer tells us this using structural features. And here, I discuss why the writer tells us this and the effect that the techniques have on the reader. I would then go on to write 2 more of these paragraphs, so I'd end up with 3 paragraphs in total. Okay, so that is question 3 of AQA's Language Paper 1. I hope this has helped with your understanding of how to answer this question, which is historically quite a tricky one. If it has helped you out at all, then why not give this video a like and maybe even subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos just like this one. If you have any questions about what I've talked about in this video, you're more than welcome to ask in the comments. As always, I'll thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.